Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys for subscribing. Please tell a friend, tell another friend to subscribe. On today's episode, we're going to be discussing fish farming basically, and I have a special guest. So guys, stay tuned. So today, this is my special guest, and his name is Mr. Bright Ayodele, and I want him to introduce himself so that I don't gas him up too much. Let him gas himself up. So please tell us about yourself.
Ayodele Bright.
Okay.
I'm a fish farmer, and I've been in the business for quite a long time now. But I started the business on my own since last year, January, for myself.
So I have a couple of questions to ask you for people that are very much interested in fish farming, or basically, invested in agri and trying to find out or figure out where they want to basically invest in. So yeah, I'm going to be asking you a couple of questions. So guys, pay attention. I can learn one or two things. So, Mr. Bright, what made you go into fish farming? What was the inspiration?
I have fear for fish farming.
Okay.
And the fear developed since 2011 when I finished from school. Immediately I finished from school, I learned one or two things. I might put money in my pockets, but I was not able to actualize that because of capital. I tend to be on a job search. Eventually, when I got one, I tried venturing into fish farming, but I couldn't because of the capital was just so low as at that time. So I decided to hop into another job. So from that place, I began to start something. But what made me go into fish farming is just because I have the zeal and the passion for fish. I love fish. I love dealing with fish.
Okay.
That's where my passion lies. But despite that, since my passion lies in that, I should be able to derive something that will be like a source of income to put food on my table and even money in my pocket. So I needed to venture into it.
Okay, so you're trying to tell us now that fish farming, if you go into it, definitely you are guaranteed that there's money inside your pocket and there's food on your table. Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Definitely.
Okay.
Yes.
What else would you like to tell us about your fish farm? So what are the challenges you've gone through, or you have been going through, or you are still going to go through as regards fish farming?
There are several challenges in fish farming. You don't just go into fish farming because of the sake of doing something. You have to have a passion. You have to know the technical know-how. You read, you learn before you venture into it. So you not venture into it and eventually you are faced with one or two difficulties and you want to help out. Because if you do that, you will easily want to back out when you don't break even, when your stocks are when your stock have been hit with diseases, when there's flooding, those things will make you to want to back out. So that is why I said there's going to be passion. There are several challenges in fish farming. One, it is very tedious to run. It is very tedious. It's time consuming. Although compared to other agro-allied businesses, it's not that tedious to other agro-allied businesses. But fish farming, one, is very tedious. The passion will keep you going.
Okay.
In it.
So we must have passion. That's what you're just saying. We must have passion. So guys, I actually had a fish pond, and he was one that assisted me and a couple of other people to start up my own fish pond. And yeah, I had my own experiences. So we're going to discuss all these experiences before the end of this video. So I would like to know, if I want to start a fish pond or go into fish farm, what are the things I need to know? What do I need to get? All those things. Like, why don't you share with us? Let's hear.
Okay. To set up a fish pond, I will always say you should have the technical know. should know about the business.
Must you know? What if you just have an idea, you don't know it, just bad?
When you don't have an idea, you can venture into it, then you start learning. By the time you are faced with one challenge or the other, you know the remedies.
Okay, so you are trying to say that you can learn on the job.
Yes.
But that learning process, you're going to be losing a lot of money also. Okay, so guys, go and find out before you go into. Okay.
You know the kind of breeds or the kind of species of fish to stock. You know about them. You read about them. You get experiences from other fish farmers.
Okay, so you're trying to say that it's good for people to go and learn. You can go and I think we spoke about this earlier, and you told me that you went to learn under somebody.
Yes.
Okay. So if anybody wants to learn, can come and contact him. I will give you his contact if you want to know anything about fish farming. So aside that, I think location too, because during my own time, location was an issue.
Yes, location is an issue. You should get a location very close to your area because of proximity. If you are getting a place as far, and that is very far to your place, one, your capital is going to increase, or your running costs, your expenditure will be increasing, and it might not be able to help you break even at the end of the day, or even you're going to start losing your money from just the proximity of the location. So the location is very expedient. You need to have a location very close to you. It's not only because of the proximity. It's not only because of losing money this time around. It will also help you to guide against some hazards or disasters when they are about to happen. Like if you are living in a place very far to your place, to your location, to your pond rather. Now when there's rain, or maybe there's going to be light flood or anything like that, you'll be able to be at your pond to oversee whatever is happening at the moment.
Okay.
It's not, even though you are going to construct a very good pond, standard pond, you will still need to oversee some things when there is going to be rain.
And the rain actually has, continue. Okay. The rain has to do with earthen ponds. Like if you have concrete, I don't think it's that deep if rain is falling. Yeah. So I just have to put it in there if people are not, aware of the different ponds we have.
Very. That is peculiar to earthen ponds.
Okay.
And yes, it's peculiar to earthen pond. When you're talking about the concrete pond, you might not have such occurrence in concrete pond.
Okay.
So we're talking about things we needed.
Yes, I also think as regards location, security is very important. Yes. Because they stole my fish. Some people stole my fish. We don't know who they are, but they stole it.
That is where proximity comes in. It guards so many things. Yeah. It envelopes so many things. When something is happening at your pond, you will be able to hear, or somebody will be able to call you. This is what I'm noticing at this pond. So that is why it should be close. It should be close to where you are staying.
Yeah, and he has a 9 to 5. So like, if you have a 9 to 5, you have to also think about. The location is very important because your 9 to 5 has to be close to your pond has to be close to your house. So you can figure everything out. So yeah, I just have to put it out there. Like, he's a boss, so 9 to 5, fish pond, doing everything, taking care of the family. Please, guys, learn.
So other things you should know, you should have, I've said it earlier, you should have the technical know-how. The other things is for you to have a good pond to be constructed. And there are some people that do that for us. We're going to help you have a good pond, because I always look forward to having a pond that we have a flow through. When you have a flow through, I mean there is going to be, as water is coming in is going out, that's a flow through. That flow through is going to help your fish thrive well. Unlike you having a pond that doesn't have poultry, you will still need to, your cost of production will increase because you'll be pumping out water.
Yeah, like I did. I was using concrete
every 3
pond.
So I was talking about pumping it out every 3 days, pumping it out again every 3 days. That will increase your cost of production. For beginners, I will urge you to get a place where you're not going to be pumping in water, pumping out water, because those experiences can make you can discourage you not to.
It didn't discourage me, but me, I was spending, I think, every time they were pumping, we were always buying fuel.
Yes.
So it's very expensive.
That's the cost of production.
So guys, are you listening? I learned a lot during my own process. So yeah. Another question I think I would like to ask you that I know people want to know is how did you get capital, or how did you budget the capital? How did you plan? What was like you're expecting, the money you were expecting to spend, and how much did you end up spending? You don't need to give us the exact amount, but you can give us like a range or percentage basically.
When you're talking about capital, how I raise capital, that's a big deal. I was able to raise capital from my workplace, source for loan from our cooperative society. Since I got that, I was able to draw my business plan on what I got. So, and this is what, from the experiences I gathered in the year past, I was made to know that if you're going to raise a fish to maturity, when we're talking about mature fish now, we're talking about 6 months old fish that is going to be up to 1 kg or 2 kg, like that. That's 6 months old. So if you're going to raise a fish for 6 months and to the size of 1 kg, you are expected to spend, or you are expected to feed the fish for 1 kg also. 1 kg feed is going to help you raise a fish to 1 kg. So depending on your location, depending on the locality where you are, because of the feed costs varies from places to places. So depending on the location you are, you can have your location, you might be selling 1 kg of fish for 200, 1 kg of feed for 250 naira. For locally manufactured feeds, you can be having 250 naira for 1 kg feed. So if you're going to stock like 1,000 fish, that means you are going to be spending 250 naira for
one fish
for
the whole 6 months.
For one fish, you're going to spend 250 naira
for the whole 6 months, right?
Yes.
So that's like your budget for feeding for 1,000 fish is 250,000 naira. Okay.
So minus other costs. Okay, that was for the feed alone. You're going to have 250,000 naira for 1,000 fish. So there is somebody that I got another words or experience from. The guy said, for you to have the maximum productivity, if you want to sell your fish for 800 naira or 900 naira for one at 1 kg, you should be able to spend at least 500 naira or 400 naira on each of it. So if you're going to stock 250 naira at a time for the feed, that's what I'm saying. So if you're going to work other capitals or all other expenses, you should be looking forward to spending like 400,000 naira or 300,000 naira on your 1,000 stock.
Okay, so you're saying we need to spend, like, let's say we are spending 300,000 naira. How much is going to be my profit?
The profit,
because me, I'm all about the profit. Remember when I started my own, I was already calculating the profit. So
for me to talk about the profits, I didn't just venture into it. I want to have a throwback to my experience on why I started fish farming. Before I go into that, I was in dear need of money sometimes.
Yeah, you dear need of money.
Yes, I was in dear need of money. So I couldn't raise the money. I decided to join some guys on what they do, which is to
Gambo. I will help you say it. Gambo.
Which is that I did that, but eventually I discovered I lost a lot of money, even more than what I was looking for. So that made me to look and say, okay, when I should lose this because I want this or because of the means I was open to raise the money from. When that did actually happened, so I decided to go into a better, because they said there is dignity in labor. So I decided to
it's not everybody that used to labor.
So I decided to put my all in what I'm doing right now. And I didn't just do that because of the inspiration. I did that because of what I was going to be able to get. So I noticed that if you're going to have like that stock, 350,000 naira for your cost and all through the 6 months, you might be selling a kg of fish for 800 naira. And now when all your fish, when you are able to feed them to the appropriate level, you are having 800 naira for one fish at 1 kg, you should know what the profit is going to be.
So it's double.
800 naira for one fish at 1 kg, and you're having 1,000, that's 800,000 naira.
So and I spent 300k, so that's like more than double, say.
More than 150% profit, provided all things being equal.
Okay, no parallels. So yeah, another thing I want to talk about that I think he didn't mention is also smoking size. I did smoking size, and that's like, and he told me that, oh yeah, no, if you're going to do the calculation for your fish, you should do it at 3 in 1. I mean 3 to 1, 1 kg. So I was telling, I said, God forbid, my own fish, in fact, during that smoking size, they will reach 1 kg, each one of them, or maybe 2 and everything. And yeah, eventually we did reach 1 kg. Like, so we just had, it was a learning process. I had to learn. But another thing is, I think smoking size actually pays because the turnover is nice. It's a short-term thing. Like in 3 months, thereabouts, 3 months, you have your money, you sell it off, and yeah, that's a very beautiful investment to go into fish farming. And to be honest, you don't even have to be the one doing anything. You can just get guys that are very much interested in fish farming and just invest in them, like give them the money and tell them, okay, this is going to be your cost. Maybe we're going to do 70-30, 80-20, or 50-50. I don't think you should do 50-50, but please, dear. You can do like 70-30, 60-40, thereabout. Basically, you guys will just plan it out. And I think another thing people need to learn, which I learned the hard way, was, try and be praying over your fish. I'm not joking. Pray over your fish, because I was going there all the time. The thing was looking plenty in my eyes, but meanwhile the thing was reducing. I go, oh my God, see, my fish is big, but somebody was stealing it, and I didn't have any guard there. And the only thing I could have done was to be praying over that God protect that fish wherever it is. Don't let anything happen to it. Somebody was stealing it. And I think you also actually had fish there, and when you got there, it was also stolen in that same environment. Or it was not the number you expected.
It wasn't the number I was expecting.
So security is very important. Like, you have to ensure that wherever you're putting your pond, it's safe. If it's not safe, don't enter one chance. Then I think another thing I was going to ask Mr. Bright is, are you looking for sponsors?
I'm working on something at the moment. She just made mention of the smoking size. That smoking size is what I am working on at the moment. Yes, I'm hoping to raise some capitals to run that, because it's very, very lucrative when you, even more than the
1 kg. The table size.
The table size.
Guys, table size is 1 kg.
Because there is this thing they call glut of production. When the demand is lower than the supply is very more than the demand. So glut, last year we experienced a lot of glut on table size. table size were so much in production, but the demand was very, very low. So, but the smoking side is what people ventured into throughout last year, which was able to help them make good profits. Though it's the money they are expecting is going to be lower compared to the table size, but despite that, you'll be able to have good turnover at a very short period of time. She said 2.5 months to 3 months. Yes, that is what will happen. So I'm working at the moment to draw a business plan or a proposal, even to sort for investors. When investor comes into the business, we are going to know how to deal with each other when we negotiate things and even making ourselves to see the reality of the business. So if there is good capital, you are able to invest into any type of business, especially fish farming. When you put your money into fish farming, I bet you definitely have your money back.
Okay. Another thing is, I think we didn't talk about is how fragile fish are. Like they're so fragile because I think
that's why
when you're transporting them, so
fishes are fragile. Even those guys that do the hatching or do the production of fries, fingerlings, and juvenile fish, they know this. That is why they will always input the mortality percentage on whatever you are purchasing from them.
Okay.
So they understand that. So fishes are fragile.
Okay. I think another question.
But when they grow old, they can withstand whatever stress you are putting them through.
I need my own withstand stress.
Because they were not old.
They were not
old.
Okay, so guys, we'll be taking you guys to his fish farm when he invites me. All of them, they always, all these big men, they always sending me away. I don't know why. When I get to invite me to your fish farm so that I can show everybody.
Very soon.
When?
Well, by this month ending, I'm going to stop to crop my fish. Maybe you're going to see good view.
You're speaking English that some of us don't know. Which one is crop?
Harvesting it.
Okay.
So when I'm harvesting it, you see a better view of what fish looks like. Unlike viewing them from the pond, you might not be able to actually see the size or how beautiful they are. But when I'm cropping it, you'll be able to see the size, the beauty, the glory in fish farming. You'll be able to see it.
Okay. How do you create time for your fish? Because I know that based on the knowledge I have, we feed the fish in the morning and in the night. Reason being that when it's hot, they don't want to come out. So if you feed them in the afternoon, like the sun will not allow them to come out and all that. That's why you have to know these things before you go into it. But my question is, how do you create the time? Because you have a 9 to 5. For people that have 9 to 5 jobs and also have that want to go into fish farming, what do they need to know as regards trying to plan it all out and then being a family man, all those things? How do you do it?
My 9 to 5, from my 9 to 5, I create time.
So you're trying to tell us now that your 9 to 5 is not priority. Your priority is your fish
my
farm.
9 to
So
5
that
is,
I will let them know in your office.
No. My 9 to 5, I do my 9 to 5 judiciously, and I also create time for my fish. Thank God for where I work. Things are flexible there in regards of you just wrapping up guys together and they can go out. So when you do that, they even know you that when they see me coming, they know where I'm going to, so they just allow me to.
Okay, so it's good to also work around people that are supportive of your person and everything that comes with you. So I said in my last video, I think the last 2 videos ago, that it's always good to have supportive people around you. So yeah, it will help you as regards saving, making investments. It will help you because people that will find out information and tell you. I remember when I was having issues at my pond and I was just telling good supportive people around me, which he is one of, and they helped me. They tried different things I've never seen before, that I don't want to be spitting here or telling you guys, but yeah, we tried out a lot of things, and eventually, like, the fish, they got brain, started working out. So yeah, thank you so much for coming here. I really appreciate you so much. Even though I don't want to put you on the spot and say that you're shy, just put you on the spot. Okay. So yeah, he's very shy. That's why he's not even looking at the camera. Me, that. So he's actually a really shy person, but I thank him so much for coming out here and discussing about fish farm to us and letting us know what to do, who to talk to. And yeah, I think as regards learning, you forgot to add that you don't necessarily have to ask people to. You can also read now online.
You can read informations, get informations.
Okay.
But I will always urge you to get practical moments. Reading information is not bad. You can get any information you need, but the actual thing that is going to happen there in your pond, it is better you learn it outside reading. It's just like having the practical and the theoretical experience.
So can you call yourself a consultant? So like if I have an issue, I can just text you and say, hey, Mr. Bright, I have an issue. What do I do?
There's no problem about that.
So is it free?
My consultation is not free.
You see what I'm saying about these big men? They try to want to chop you your money.
My consultation is not free because what I know today, like I said, I learned it even from two different people. If I was going to start my own business, so why don't you just go there, learn, then.
So what if I already have a 9 to 5 and I want to learn? How do I now create the time to learn?
Definitely your 9 to 5 is going to give you time. Maybe on Saturdays. Okay, I got what you're saying. You're going to have to leave.
So if I want to go and learn, I can just use the opportunity to invest in myself. Okay.
You're going to have your leaves, like that, annual leave, casual leave.
I'm going to take casual leave to go for.
And even maternity leave.
So guys, you've heard though, you need to learn like the practical aspect, not just reading. So yeah, I did the reading and I let them do the rest. I would say I read this and I think this is what I was supposed to do and I think this was wrong. And yes, so thank you so much for coming here. I really appreciate you. And please invite us very soon to come. So that everybody can see the pond, see the size of the fish, and yeah. And I think I'm going to have you here again, probably to discuss like, but you say you want to be doing consultation. Will I pay to bring you back here so that you can tell us about the things that we can go through as regards fish?
As that's going to be off the set.
Of the set.
Of the set.
Let us put him on the spot now so that he won't collect money from us.
We will discuss about that, but as part of the things concerned now, there's no problem. Anything for IY.
Hey, did you just hear that? Anyways, thank you so much. And God bless. And your business will continue to prosper.
Amen.
Thank you very much. Guys, if you want to invest in fish farming, you can. I'm going to put his information in the comment section. Do you want your email or your number?
My email is available.
Okay.
Numbers are also available.
So I can put in your number. Okay. So we're going to put his number, everything about him, like his contact information. Like I'm going to put it in the comment section. And guys, please contact him if you want to know anything. I've heard like 2 or 3 people that have told me about investing in fish farming, and this is the opportunity. You can work with him as regards the investment plan. I'm also going to be working with him because I don't want to do it alone anymore. Like it was easy. I want to do it with somebody. So guys, just chill and yeah, enjoy the video. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Love you.